Welcome to the MLTI Sam Show. And today is Thursday, November 10th. In the MLTI Sam Show, we learn from students just like you from all over Maine. And we'll begin today by following along with Arrow Adams from the Comus, who will teach us about SketchUp, a free 3D modeling software run fully in the browser. Then viewers can take the SLAM exam, a chance to win prizes by answering questions about today's show. And of course, as always, we'll wrap up the show with the SLAM demo, radio.com. Radio stations from around the world at different time periods. Now, of course, please mute your mic, and if you have questions, enter them in the chat so Caitlin, our moderator, can respond during the show. And remember, your account is connected to everything you type, so be kind and have fun. All right, welcome, Arrow. Glad you could join us. What do you have to share with us today?
Hello, I am sharing SketchUp with you guys. First, you're going to want to go to sketchup.app.com. And you're going to want to log in with your Google account and hit Create New. It will take you right to this page, and this man right here is your scale, so you can tell how big or small your building is compared to an average person. All these tools on your left will help you create your building and move it around. You have your eraser, paint bucket, rectangle, push and pull, move, and walk and orbit. They also have keystrokes to them. Orbit is O, which allows you to turn and look around. And H is move, which allows you to move vertically and horizontally. To create your building, you will place your mark of origin tool in the corner and pull out. You can also add specific measurements in the bottom. So it's just type in like 10 feet, and that'll make your building 10 feet. But that's a really small building. So you can use the move tool and put it in the middle and then pull out to make your building however big or small you want it. Now you need to add walls to your building. So you use the push or pull tool, grab from the bottom, and pull up. To look in your building, we're going to need to take the roof off. So you can click the roof, hit backspace. Now you have a box. Mine's a pretty long box, but you can make your box however you want it. To make a doorway, you will be doing the same thing by using the rectangle tool, putting it in a spot, creating a rectangle. Go back to your pointer tool, clicking again, and hit backspace. Now you have a room. Now we need to walk in our room. Use the walk tool. And the walk tool also has keybinds. You can use your mouse, but I find it easier to use keybinds because you can move faster. And you can walk right in your building. You might have to adjust it with the orbit tool a bit. Walk in the building. So this room is pretty bland. We need to add stuff on the walls. And you use your paint bucket to do that. And there are a bunch of different textures that you can do. Like, do patterns. And then go down. I like this pattern. You can add that to your wall. And you can also add it to the floor. Like with carpets, you just click on it and click on the floor. Now that we have the basis of our room and we've made it look nice, we can add some furniture. To add furniture, you will go to the tools on the right side of the screen and hit the components button, which is the three boxes together. And then you can search warehouse. So you're making your bedroom. Search for a bed. And click on it. Hit download. It will automatically import into your room. It might take a couple seconds, but there it is. And then you can click wherever you want it. You can also use the look tool to look around your room instead of having to move each time. But You could add like a chair. Chair to your room. You would do the same exact thing. Some models require more space, but you can still import them as you would normally. It just might take a little bit longer than any other model. You can add that. And now that you have your room, you could back up. If you use the scroll wheel on your mouse, it will zoom in and out. And you can look at your room. SketchUp is a great tool that allows you to build so many different structures, and I encourage you all to keep using and creating. Now back to Jared.
All right. So, of course, if you find the presentation difficult to follow, remember you can always access these recordings at www.mlti.me to play, pause, and rewind. Now we're going to check in with Caitlin, our moderator. Are there any questions from the chat? So we have one question here. How do you add 3D models from the warehouse? So, Arrow, could you go ahead and take that question for us?
Yes. To add 3D models, you will go to the Components button in the corner. It's 3 little boxes stacked on top of each other. And you can add, I'm just going to add it right from the top. You click it, and I'm just going to use a desk. And you can add the desk right in by clicking the download button. Just like that.
All right, and thank you for coming on the show and teaching us about SketchUp. Now, Slammers, get ready to click the link in the chat to take the Slam exam, a one-question quiz about today's show topic. You will have until the next episode to answer the question and be entered in the prize drawing. Only your first entry will count and the others will be removed. Then, of course, we'll announce the winner in next episode. That way, everyone has a chance to take the Slam exam, even if you're not able to join us live. I will give a code for you to type in so everyone has the same amount of time. And the Slam exam question from last episode was, what type of file is downloaded to create on my teleprompter is frozen, but with a transparent background. That's worded weirdly, but is a PNG, XYZ, or STL? And the correct answer is PNG. And our Slam exam winner, which is AB from rsu19.net. All right, so thank you, Director Aiden, for the help on that. My teleprompter is still frozen, but we are going to go ahead and move on to, before the Slam exam for this week, let's go ahead and check out the Slam demo.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Slam Demo. I'm your host, Lucas Hennessy, and today we're going to be discussing a website known as Radio, a website that allows you to listen to songs from different countries, from different time periods around the world. Because, let's be honest, we all know that you were looking for a slow song from the 1930s. Speaking of which, let's use the website to try and find slow songs from the 1930s. The way that you would do that is to click on these buttons up here that allow you to choose between different categories of slow, fast, and weird, the only 3 kinds of music. Let's click fast here to try and get rid of that. And of course it's going to start playing a song from the 80s because that's the time period that I was in. But instead, let's click on 1930 to find a slow song from the United States from the 1930s. As you can see, it sounds a bit different than music does nowadays. But not bad. Next, let's try and find a fast song, not from the 1930s, but from the 1980s. Let's add slow in there too, because it can do multiple categories at once. Now, let's try finding a weird song from the future. Let's click on weird, get rid of these two, and click on 2070. Oh, well, this area or decade is empty for now. Well, that's unfortunate. It doesn't have a song for every category. So let's do fast instead. Still doesn't have anything. Unfortunate. What do we do now then? And that was radio. Thank you for watching, and I hope that I have helped you to learn how to use this wonderful website.
All right, and thank you, Lucas, for teaching us about that website. And now let's get ready for the SLAM exam. Our moderator will, of course, put the link in the chat. Or if you're not watching this live, you can, of course, visit mlti.me.
Hello, everyone. And
Do you want me to start that part over? Yeah. Okay. All right, and thank you, Lucas, for that information about that website. And now let's get ready for the SLAM exam. Our moderator will put the link in the chat, or if you're not watching this live, you can, of course, visit mlti.me and click the SLAM exam link at the top to enter your answer. And you can only enter once anytime before next week's show. But the passcode for this episode is 835. And the SLAM exam question is, where can you find existing 3D models right in SketchUp? Is it storage, work plane, or warehouse? Okay, we will announce the winner randomly selected from all correct answers next episode. Good luck. And thanks everyone for joining today's MLTI Slam show. Thanks to our presenter, Arrow Adams. Thanks to our moderator, Caitlin, and director, Aiden. Now, Slammers, if you have questions, would like to make comments, or show off the work you created today on the show, you can, of course, visit mlti.me to share and check out all of our past episodes. So, of course, as always, those of you live in the live stream right now, stick around for the after show live discussion. And student leadership ambassadors, stay curious, and we'll see you next time. The MLTI Slam Show is a program of the Maine Department of Education. For more information about this and other innovative educational initiatives, please visit www.maine.gov/DOE.
Not watching this live, visit mlti.me and click the SLAM exam link at the top to enter your answer. You can only enter once anytime before next